Side.
Welcome by the world of Tantra.
I'm Freya. This is
Alexander.
yes.
And today we're talking about difficulties in a relationship.
Yes.
So that means
That can mean so many things.
triggers,
Yes. I really want.
fights.
Yes. Repressed emotions. Repressed emotions.
Yes, so how do you express? How do you stay connected? How do you fight? How do you we just we will speak what comes up, and hopefully you can use it in your relationship to become more sane.
To become more sane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Beb, do you want to start kicking this one off?
Yeah, so it's really like about I wanted to explore and to share a little bit because we've also had mostly it's not really been between the two of us, but it's been some stress with sound and with movement and all this within our relationship. And then it's like, so how did we deal with this? What is it that we can transmit to other people?
Yes. So, always always keep in mind, also as a reminder for us, it's always, take responsibility for your own emotions. So your trigger, it's never caused by the other. It's always something that's happening inside you. And obviously, like it's also learning how can you express your trigger, because it's not good. It's not good, babe, to take your trigger inside and not speak about it and act if it's not and never been there, because then you repress it, and then what happens?
And then I can speak from personal experience here in the past, and probably still sometimes. This is one of the things that I can do is like I try to hold it in. I try to be better than I am. I try to not feel all the emotions because I don't want to be in a certain way. And then the tolerance window gets very little, which is like, maybe you have a big tolerance window, many things can happen, but when you repress a lot of emotion, all of a sudden it's like one little thing that can make you like explode a little bit.
Yes, so, okay.
And many things can of course happen. You can accumulate stress or tension or...
So you really want to express your emotions, you don't want to hold it in, but you never actually want to lease out to your partner, you don't want to call your partner names, you don't want to, become angry at your partner. You can be like, I think it's really important, and it's really necessary and really helpful if you express your anger, but don't direct the anger at them. Don't say like, you fucking this and you did that, and like you are this, and like that's not correct, and that will never help. But you can say, oh, I'm so angry because of this and this, I feel so angry. So that's really good. So yeah, that's a thing. And also
I would say take a time out. I don't know if it's very like
yeah, you
a
do
very
that
good.
very
I
well.
do that
Yeah,
a lot.
I love that.
You love that. Take time out. I just take a time out for myself. I almost get emotional now when I say it. It's like just take some time to land within. I can see the emotions. To land within myself and to like really reflect, to feel my body. I guess it's also like a small integration time to just really feel what's going on, and to also in one way feel a little bit more clarity and a higher perspective than maybe what just wants to come out at that moment.
Yes, so that's good to take a few deep breaths. And I would invite us to take a little stroll through this beautiful garden here.
And
Yes.
yeah, no,
You forgot to say
my pregnancy brain forgot it.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah,
Yeah, this is something I really want to say, because sometimes we say here you have to always be responsible for your own emotions, and it's never somebody else's fault. But sometimes you might also find yourself being in a relationship that you don't want to be in, and it's also requirements and boundaries.
Yes. Wow.
So it's not always. Sometimes it's like really, okay, this might trigger me, but it might also be like this might trigger me so much that this is not how I want to live life, and to be
Yes.
clear about that.
Yeah, so
as well.
I think that's really good to stop there and to yeah. So you said boundaries, requests, requirements. Yeah. So if somebody's overstepping your boundaries constantly, then you obviously like you don't want that, and that's unacceptable for you. And if they keep doing that, you are going to end the relationship. But if you never ever express those boundaries, so a lot of people don't know that they have boundaries, and if they feel them, a lot of people let them constantly be overstepped, and I did that too, and that's also then resentment, because then you will resent your partner. Uh, so it's really good to think about what are my boundaries, what what do I never want, and express that to your partner. Say, hey, like, really, this is a boundary for me.
Because it's also okay sometimes to say, you can also, this is a good one, you can also say no to the behavior but yes to the person.
Exactly.
So how can you say like, I love you, I really love you, I want to be with you, but this is not the way that I want, like that I do communication. So you can say no to the behavior and yes to the person.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Well spoken.
And let's just turn it up with what we do when we really get
Yeah.
anger and triggered in each other.
Yes.
Then we go into the bedroom, and we go into the bedroom. We go into the bedroom because it's like a little bit shameful. We can't do it out in public. We like play fight, so
Yes.
pillow fight, or just wrestle like
Yeah,
kids do,
wrestling.
but except that he really wrestles gently with me,
Especially because the baby in the belly, it's like.
But get out those emotions, and that doesn't need to be that it's emotions between us. It can just be that we are like having,
Yeah.
emotions with other stuff, but really play with it and be also also I love this. You can also be like, oh, there is different personalities. I have a personality who really, really wants it to be clean and tidy, hygienic.
All the time.
But also to find a word for her, and to play with her a little
Yeah.
bit to make it a play. We
Yes.
could do that even more, like now Priscilla is out, or who that personality is, like she really is just freaking out about this, like rat shit in the corner or whatever.
Yes, so I take it back. Okay, yes. So that for us that always helps, because you can express the emotions, and you can. It often turns into fun, and we always end up laughing after 1 minute, and that's so great to get rid of the emotions. I think I want to go to another subject. Is space holding for yourself, for your own emotions,
Yeah.
for your partner's emotions. Yeah, it's just learning how to be with them, how to breathe with them, and learning also if your partner is having emotions, and she comes or he comes with things at you, just like never take it personal, and just try to hold space for it. And there's always like if you there's always, most of the time, there's one person who can hold space for the other, and yeah, the more you can do that, the more you can conduct the emotions, like breathe a few times, and that's also very magical if you can do that. Yeah, I'm just so tall, babe. Sorry.
You're so tall. You're so beautifully tall. But I just want to give you a little bit of beautiful feedback on that, and that is what I heard other people tell you. It's that they see that you can really hold a beautiful space, but it's because you can hold yourself. So to be a good space holder for somebody else, like learn how to take care of yourself and how to hold yourself in emotions as well, so that you can have compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you say that to me when I'm like, oh my god, you know, maybe judging myself a little bit, because I do see that my emotions are a bit more all over the place with being pregnant. And it's a little bit confusing sometimes, what is me and what is pregnancy, or is it a difference because it's still my emotions, you know? But you're like, have compassion with yourself and be you know,
Forgive yourself.
forgive yourself like all the time.
Yeah.
And just
Yes.
don't be so hard on yourself. So how can you care for yourself at the same time, or maybe before you can even care for the other, you know?
Exactly, because if you can forgive yourself and if you can be nice to yourself, you can also be that to somebody else. So yeah.
And let's end it with the beautiful Hoponono.
Oh yeah, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
So
yeah.
this you can say to yourself, or you can say to your partner, or you can say to each other, and you can really feel it. And it's more about the feeling than about the exactly words.
Yeah.
But the words goes like this. Thank you.
I love you.
Please forgive me.
I'm sorry. Yes, and now we're gonna do it in the good order. I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
I love you.
Thank you. And I set you free.
Yes, and this always works so well. Yeah. So all the love, all the blessings, and we see each other soon.